What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, all right? It is the 18th day of August, and here we are at about $2.97 with 20 hours and 10 minutes left in the day. This chart's taking a second to load, it seems. 20 minutes, 20 hours, 9 minutes left in the day. $2.98. We've hit a low of $2.97, very close to the $2.95, $2.90 target area that we had in mind, just below $3. But here we are, my friends. It's very possible, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It's very possible, extremely possible, that this is the low. We do not have to go lower, but if you let me encourage that bearish side, tickle your fancy to the downside here, we might find that there is just a little bit lower to go. We're so close. We are so close, but I think we do have just a little bit lower to go. Okay, if we're looking at this from a relative low here to relative high there, your 1272 is at 296. Your golden ratio is at 291. We haven't even hit that yet. I would at least expect that we go there. So a little bit lower, right? I'm not thinking that we bounce yet. If we are looking at this from a 4-hour perspective and gathering our low to high fib instead of the low to high fib here, getting the extensions. If we take this low to high fib and get the retracement, we're right above the golden ratio at 296 to 291. I mean, it's literally a perfect area to find support here, right there. Just all the significance in the world that you need. We're so close to hitting it, and maybe that's why we won't hit it. Maybe we're front running it. There's so much attention on this area. It's very significant that there's so much buying pressure or a lack in selling pressure, because who's going to sell whenever they know that it's about to bounce? I don't know. Maybe there's trading algorithms, big bags, who are aware of these same indicators and they're looking to buy at these areas, prior areas of support. You know, there's all kinds of reasons why. But with that being said, I still do believe we have a little bit lower. We're almost there, man. We're almost like less than 10 cents, right? Less than 8 cents even of a move down to the downside, right? We're at 298 right now, so a little bit lower to go. Let's see if we can validate that by looking at some indicators, okay? I can only imagine, because I was talking about Bitcoin potentially finding its low. I was saying I think we go to 114.4K, though, even in my most recent video, but we were at like 115.4K, and I was like, that could have been it right there. And the fact that we went down to 115K, I can already see some trolls coming out and being like, oh, you were wrong. You got me, man. I was off by $400. But we're probably going to like 114. I think Bitcoin's going to go a little bit lower too, and XRP probably gets dragged down with it, right? But we'll see. If the XRP chart's bullish and we get some real hints that this is the low, then I doubt that Bitcoin goes lower, because XRP, the chart for XRP tends to tell the truth. I swear, you're better off if you're trading Bitcoin. You're better off using the XRP chart to help you determine where the directional heading is going to be. I'm not even kidding there. But looking at this here from a 1-hour time frame, you know what, let's pull up something that has some volume on it. It might make the charts take a second to load, but I think it'll be worth it looking at it here. Oh, good, it didn't take too long. Ah, oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, it was only just a dream. I used to have high-speed internet. They claim that it's high speed. They say it's 5G, right? But 5G's what's 5D's nuts. Anyways, 299 right now. I want to delete this fib here. The volume's picking up. We got a nice wick. We got 6 minutes left. It's possible that's the low. I still think that we go lower. I'm not seeing enough to convince me there, but that volume picking up to the downside, that makes sense that we are probably going lower. At the same area in the 1-hour RSI that we've been to find support before, right? The last couple of times, a little bit lower here. We found support in this area several times before. You know, it came in threes, 1, 2, 3 back here. We got 1, 2, 3 attempts here. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the trick. It comes in threes. If we're looking at this, we'll have to remember that for the next low, wherever that is. It'll be at like $7, right? The next time that we get to these dramatic lows. Stochastics look like they want to cross up, but still very bearish. MACD is just getting its freak on to the downside. I definitely would expect that we have a little bit lower to go, but a little bit of volatility in the meantime. We could see, I mean, man, if we move all the way back up to $3.10, don't get too excited. We could still come back down and go lower, okay? So just be prepared for some kind of wicked volatility. There's a reason they call it a shakeout, my friends. We might get a little shaky here over the coming hours, days even. But I do expect that this low, this move down, I expect it will resolve itself either today, Monday, we will find the low, or between now and Wednesday. But between now and the next, would that be 72 hours? 24, 48, 72? Yeah, that's right. I always forget if it's like 72 or 74 for some reason. Of course, it'd be 72. $20 or $2.98 now 4-hour time frame, RSI is bearish beyond all belief. We've got lower lows. We've got lower highs. We are not even close to this line yet. I would expect we get to it. We probably keep pushing down. Man, we might even go lower than 291, honestly, with this in mind. Because if we go there, we bounce back, we find some bullish divergence. We're going to get a higher low in the RSI, but a lower low in the price. If we get a lower low, if we have to close lower just to get that RSI down there, and we don't have to go down there, I'm just saying, and maybe I'm not drawing the straightest line. Let's see. Let's just see. Right before I put my foot in my mouth. Come on now, something like that, okay? A little bit low. I would think we do go below 290. Maybe we do. And in which case, where would we go? If we're going below 290 from a low to a high, perhaps XRP, you're going down to 285. I don't know. No, I'm putting my foot in my mouth there, man, because if you close down here, you're going to get to that. So no, never mind. I think it's just right on, perfect with that 291 to 296 area. We're sticking with it, 296. You might find your low there, close around there, right? Get your thing down here to this line. Come back up, see a slightly lower close, just like this here. Nothing significant. Look, you had a lower close here, but you had a higher low. Something like that's probably going to happen. We'll find support in this area. 285 at the absolute lowest, okay? Absolute lowest. I don't see us. I'd be flabbergasted if we went below there. XRP's broken. Get out. No, probably not. Don't actually take those words seriously. We're probably not going to go that low. Man, I used to shout out to Eric Crown. With Crown's Crypto Cave, if anybody knows who I'm talking about. Eric Crown, he is a very well-respected and I would even say renowned technical analyst in the space for cryptocurrency and, you know, even in traditional markets. He's a very smart individual. Whenever I started my trading journey, I would, you know, like 10 years ago, I don't think I've been watching him for 10 years, but maybe 8 years ago, I remember he was saying how much fun the downside is. He gets jacked whenever it's a dump day. For whatever reason, he has more fun on those days. I don't know what it is. I don't know when that changed, but I'm having more fun on the dump days too. I have a lot of fun on the pump days. There's nothing like it. It's great when everybody's celebrating. But man, I actually do. I feel like I've got a hit of energy just because of this dump. I don't know what it is. I'm imagining this is like the worst day in the world for a lot of people. And I'm not trying to make fun of anybody, but man, it's an opportunity. It's a really good opportunity. This is a prime opportunity, and if you're not looking at it like that, yeah, it's the worst day in the world. But really, XRP below $3 is a blessing, you guys. We say it every time it happens. Stochastics look bearish. You could bounce here, but probably you do go a little bit lower. I would expect you do go lower, right? How many times does this orange line find support right here? It doesn't really, right? Whenever you're coming down, no, it doesn't do that at all. You're probably going to go lower, right? It's just going to take some time. So between today and the next couple of days, MACD starting to flip red here. RSI, all those things are bearish, so I would think that we do go lower. But again, don't get excited. We're at 299. Don't get excited if we move up like 10 cents. Who cares? That's, you know, if you care, that's not enough. Not enough. Don't even get excited if we move up 20 cents. It's not enough. You want to validate this as a low or any low as a low. What we have to do is move up above, really on a daily closing basis, get above here, or at the very least see a new high relative to this. So get above 335 or close above 332. High to low, let's see if that corresponds with anything. Golden ratio, yeah. I would even say getting a day to close above 327, a day to close above 327 would start to make me think that we found our low, but we're not. We're nowhere near there yet. You can move to 327 and then still come back down and close below it, right? That doesn't count. You need to close above it. So we're not in any kind of shape to be talking about a low yet. I don't know if I should say that because we're pretty damn close. We are pretty damn close. You know, we're talking about it now anyways, but daily time frame. RSI looks like it wants to go lower. You know, typically you range between the 60 and the 40 if you're doing this kind of stuff. You found support down here, so maybe we do even go a little bit lower there. I don't think we go that low, but I think that we do go to the 40. Stochastics look like they want to come down, right? And then the MACD also could come a little bit lower over the coming days, scoop that zero line, and then we're crossing up, you know, going into the end of the week, end of the month, seeing some phenomenal price action take place. I'm not worried about this at all. I think that we're in really good shape. I think this is a phenomenal buying opportunity. Hopefully you're looking at it the same way that I am, because it absolutely, undoubtedly is a phenomenal time to buy some XRP. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but literally right now you could take it upon yourself to seize this opportunity and be one of the legendary few Right now, it's a plethora of people, but there's going to be a legendary few who will be able to look at their kids in the face and say, "Hey, I bought XRP below $3, and here it is." You know what I mean? Like this is that. It's going to be. It's like I don't know what Microsoft's price is, but it's going to be like buying Microsoft at $1. I don't know. Like this is legendary status right here, and you can attain that if you hit that buy button, and certainly not if you hit the sell button. Do not hit the sell button. Inevitably, we are going to move up. We're going to see prices that are dramatically higher. We're going to go all the way up to about $11 to $16. If you guys hear my baby crying, she's a newborn. She's like a week old, so that's what babies do. That's that's okay. $11.35, $16.42, somewhere in that area. That's where we're going to go. I assume by the end of September, as crazy as that sounds, even in these bearish times, by the end of September, if not in October, it could be October. But hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. XRP is going to go to the freaking roof pretty damn soon. We just have a little bit more to the downside to go. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.